Alright, lads and lasses. First of all, welcome back to YouTube, Mark. Again, hopefully we've got you a bit longer this time, buddy, but welcome back. Yeah, where to begin this this video? God. So I've amassed a huge collection of Nintendo Switch games over the last, I don't know, I mean, since it came out, really. Like, what was that, like 2017? So we got, the first one we got was like on Christmas 2017. I had bought my lad a Nintendo Wii U again, because we'd moved back from the States just that year before. Or no, was it that year? Anyway, so we got another one and it didn't blooming work, so I had to take it back to Game, and they had sold out of Switches. It was like the first Christmas, but they just had some in on, like, it was like Boxing Day or something. So it's like, right, well, we'll swap it for that and we'll put a bit of Christmas money to it as well, you know. And ever since, I've got to say, I've been hooked on these consoles. They're just brilliant. So I'll show you just quick. So this is the one that we bought on that day. We've got some extra Joy-Cons for it now. It's looking a bit beat up, but bless her, this was like the last thing that the money that my nan ever bought us all before she passed on. So yeah, it's a bit what's the word, got nice memories attached to it, sentimental. So yeah, so we got that and then COVID hit, and we got, what was that, like, say a couple of years later, COVID hit, and I got myself onto Twitter a lot more actively over the COVID period. And I entered a competition that Signature Edition put up. And yeah, I won this. And I also won, what else did I win? So I won this and this, which Spirit of the North Signature Edition. So they gave us these. It was brilliant. In 2020. So so this is the one my wife now uses, and a couple of my kids absolutely loved this game. One of them still plays it even now. And then we bought each of the kids one. So yeah, so the kids have all got Switches as well. So we've got 5. That might seem excessive. It probably is a bit excessive, but we just, because all of us play it, we're all on them all the time. Yeah, why wouldn't you? So it's just easier to save the kids fighting and squabbling and that, you know. So that's the consoles themselves. We've got 5. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to go through all of these. I'll just wade through because they're in no particular order. But yeah, so I'm not going to go through these boxed editions. I'm not going to open them all up. I've probably done that separately. So if you search my channel, you'll be able to see unboxings of most of these games, no bother at all. So that's the first one, Spirit of the North. Really good game. It runs pretty well on Switch too, although you can get this, I think, on PS5 now as well. Really pretty looking game though. We also have another Signature Edition here. This belongs to my lad. This is Stranded Sails Signature Edition. Honestly, I don't know much about it. The artwork on the back looks really nice. You might want to, you can pause the video there if you like. And yeah, it looks lovely. I don't know that he's played it much because, like with all of our kids these days, he's got that much choice. Do you remember when, like, back in the day you had like your Master System or whatever it might be, and you maybe, if you got lucky, had like 2 or 3 games a year, and that was like your birthday or Christmas, that was it, you know, and you may do, I don't know. So yeah, they seem to get games every week at the minute. So we've also got House Flipper Signature Edition. I bought this for my wife because she's into a lot of homemaking, and she used to be a designer as well, so I thought this would be great. I don't know if she completely enjoyed it or whatever. So she's played it a little bit. Yeah, we'd probably be selling this one, I think. And that's kind of the reason, because we've got so many games, I probably am going to be starting to sell a few of them, because it's just got ridiculous how many we've got now, and we're just not going to play them all. Right, so the next one is Children of Morta. I was desperate to get this, and it sold out. And then Signature Edition announced on their website about a year or two ago, look, we can do these again. They won't be sealed, but we can make them up, make them to order. So I was like, yep, straight away, click. So yeah, it's criminal that I've not played this one yet. I absolutely, now I've looked at it, I've got to play this, because I just, I really, really like the look of it. The box art on the front there looks amazing. And yeah, no excuses. I need to get this played. It looks class. So yeah, Children of Morta. And that's not actually, I don't know how that's got in there. So that's Morbid. That's a PS4 game. That must have been bundled in there. Hence, yeah, just no room. I've got stuff overflowing all over the place. So I don't have my own games room. This that you see is, whilst I've taken over a little bit, it's the kids' playroom. So yeah, I do have to prioritise space a little bit. Yeah, very much the commodity of most collectors, I think, isn't it? Space rather than the games. Right, so I'll finish off these limited edition ones first. So we've got Wonder Boy Returns Remix. Recently did an unboxing of this. I've still not played it. Shocking. Just finding time, isn't it? I buy all these things and I don't bloody play them. So I do need to get around to giving that a go. And then we've got Blasphemous. This is the Spanish Collector's Edition, or the European Collector's Edition. Slightly different to the limited run edition that we got in the States, although I have that as well. You might see that there. So yeah, that's the Blasphemous one. Right, so we've got, going to try and whiz through these games as quick as I can. I think it is going to be a slightly longer video because I've got a fair bit to go through. That said, I still don't think I've found all of the games in the house. All of my retro stuff is sort of, you can see a bit of it there. It all stays there. All the modern stuff, because it's all getting played all the time, it's all over the house. So, yeah, I'll try to whiz through it all. If I've forgot anything, then, yeah, I'm not going to be able to include it. So we've got Minecraft. In fact, I've got 3... We do have 4, I think. And I had someone say, oh, why have you got 4 copies of Minecraft? Mate, do you even have kids? So, yeah, they all want to play. One plays, and then the other one, oh, yeah, I want to play Minecraft. And then they all want to play Minecraft all together. And then we all play as well. Like me and the missus play with them as well sometimes. So it's cross-platform. I'll throw the PS5 on, and my missus will play. So we do have a 4th copy somewhere. So that's Minecraft. Bit of a guilty pleasure playing with the kids. You say, oh, I'll have 5 minutes, and before you know it, it's like, you know, you've been on it like 3-4 hours. Right. I'm just going to have to whiz through these quick. Right. So we've got, these are mine, the kids, the wife's, everyone's. Minecraft Dungeons Hero Edition. We've got The Witcher 3, which is class, on the Nintendo Switch. This has absolutely no right to run as well as it does on the Switch. It looks brilliant. I've not completed the Switch version. I have completed it on PS4, but yeah, you get this really nice complete edition. There's all sorts of goodies in there, and I think I only paid about 29 quid for it, so quite pleased with that. I've just done the first, do you know, like the first island or whatever, is it Vizima? that I've done on this, but I did everything. I did absolutely every side quest, and the map is now clear. There's nothing on there to do, but then I put it down. But yeah, this one has the Hearts of Stone DLC on it, and it's also got Blood and Wine. And I've still not done all of the Blood and Wine stuff. I need to get that back on. Maybe on the PS5 now. The next version's been come up. This is one of my all-time favourite games ever. So I had to get this one. Right, so we got Harry Potter collection, the Lego collection. That's all of them, I believe. Huntdown, absolutely brilliant. Taking you right back to the 90s, sort of beat 'em up, shoot 'em up type game. It's a heck of a lot of fun. If you've not played Huntdown, then I definitely recommend that you give it a go. I'm going to come a bit closer so you guys can see the art a little bit better. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Again, we got a couple of copies of this, I think. Unpacking. My buddy Pedder helped pick this one up for my little girl for Christmas, because we just couldn't get hold of it anywhere. So thanks for that, Pedder. She really loved it. Another limited run, Knights of the Old Republic. I remember playing this on, was it the original Xbox, I think? And now it's been ported by limited run to the Switch. That's actually the wife's copy. Zelda Link's Awakening. I've not played it a ton. I think I got it in a Black Friday sale a few years ago with something else. But yeah, need to play it more. It's a lot of fun. It's just finding the time, isn't it? Hero Land. And I've got, I don't know if I've got it in here somewhere. We do have the main box for that. So it comes in a collector's box. I'm trying to think if we've got... No, can't see it. I have to just show you this. So there is like a box. It's about that thick and it's got other bits and pieces with it. Bought this for the wife. It's only about 11 quid for all the collector's box and edition and that. So, yeah, quite nice. No, it's not down there. Another Minecraft. Hollow Knight. Show you a bit closer. Brilliant game. It's just huge and I've not had time to finish it. Honestly, I'm probably only 3 or 4 hours in. So, but really nice. And I love my Metroidvanias. Definitely need to give it more time. So we've got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020 Tokyo. Of course, they didn't happen. 2021. I don't know if did they release another one. So it said Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games. I don't know. But yeah, that's that one. Bloodstained. Yeah, Ritual of the Night. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Sealed. Only bought it really because of the tie-in with Blasphemous, which I love. So, yeah, why not? I did have a little go on it, and I think I beat the first boss on the Xbox Game Pass when it was on. Okay, so another copy of Blasphemous. And my US copy of Blasphemous. I have done a separate video on my Blasphemous collection. Do go and check it out if you'd like. Lego City Undercover. One of my daughters loves that. Plays it like almost every day still. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I got that for my lad a few years ago and he really enjoyed it. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Animal Crossing. So I think we've got 2 copies of that so my wife and my little girl can play together. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I think I picked this up for about 15 quid on Gumtree in lockdown. I was just bored, had nothing to do. So, yeah, just buying stuff on Gumtree. So this is Hoa, and you can get it here now, but at the time, we had to order it for a company in Canada. Cracking game. My wife played it on this one, and I played it on the PS5 in the other room. Got the platinum as well. Quite easy, to be fair. I'm going to come a little closer. I think that's going to be easy. Let's have a little slurp of coffee as well. Still quite early on in the morning, so need some coffee. Right, so where were we? Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So yeah, I got this for my wife as a birthday present last year because she played this a lot. I think like before she even met me. So probably on like the, I don't know, PS1, PS2, something like that. I think I'm pretty sure she introduced me to the series. So I hadn't really had any nostalgia for it. So I bought this for her. The guy at our local game put it to one side for me. He saw that it dropped and he knew that I wanted one. So yeah, I think I only paid about 19 quid for it, something like that. Another copy of Zelda. My sealed copy of Blasphemous. Don't ask, I've got a thing with Blasphemous. I just love it. Carrion. Bought this only a few weeks ago. Not even opened it yet. I definitely need to. It looks class. So we got Little Nightmares Complete Edition. I played this a ton when I bought it. I got stuck and then that was it. I just couldn't get past an area. It was like, right, no. And I thought I was near the end, and I was speaking to my lad who has finished it, and he was like, nah, Dad, not at all. You're only about halfway through. I was like, oh, I thought it was right near the end. So it's quite scary though, like chefs and that chasing you, and they got all like messed up faces and that. So, but yeah, great game. We got Super Mario 3D World, and it also came with Bowser's Fury there. So I don't know if, I want to say that we got an extra taped to it, an extra steelbook maybe. Don't know where that is. We've got stuff all over. But yeah, another Mario game. Criminally, aside from Mario Kart, I've never finished a Mario game. I know it's shocking. So we got, I think it's Pokemon Sword this came with. It says Pokemon Sword, and we have like a steelbook that came with it free. I'm not the world's biggest Pokemon fan, and this is bought for my lad. So yeah, Pokemon. I think Nintendo have done well to keep Pokemon going for so long. There's another one, Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, I was just a bit too old to get into it, I think. I never really understood it. That's nothing to say against, if you like Pokemon, that's fine. No problem at all, fill your boots. Do you. It's just not my thing. Oh dear. So we've got Starlink Battle for Atlas. And I forgot that was in there. So in the loft, we've got the box that this came in with. You could build your own like rocket or something, spaceship, that then goes on top of you. Plug it in the top of the controller. So yeah, we got that. I also then, I bought the PS4 version as well. I think I might have the Xbox version as well. I got them for like £2 each. Big boxed editions, £2. Ridiculous. So yeah, so we got that one. Kids played it a bit when they first got it. I don't think it did very well, unfortunately. Right, so we've got Cadence of Hyrule, and it's called Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necro Dancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda. Look at the title along the end there. It's so long, it almost doesn't even fit on the spine. Crazy. So yeah, I've still got that sealed because I bought it. I think I only paid like 10 or 12 quid, something like that. I was like, oh, that looks a lot of fun. Like a rhythm game, why not, you know? And I've just not played it. So like I say, I need to thin these out. this might be one that I sell on. If you're not going to play them, don't keep them. I should probably follow that same rule with my retro stuff, eh? But no, with the modern stuff, if I ain't going to play it, it's modern. It's not really worth. It doesn't have any nostalgia attached to it for me. So, yeah, sell it, and I'm going to spend it on other games I won't play. But hey, there you go. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to raise funds to buy some more Mark III games, which I really am enjoying collecting at the minute. Anyway, Valfaris. So not played this yet. I probably will end up playing it on the PS5. I played the first one. What was it called? I think the first one was called Slain. I've got that somewhere as well. That was a lot of fun. So I have played and completed the first one. This one is like more of a shooter, run and gun shooter. So yeah, I think the soundtrack was done by some famous Scottish guy, rock guy. Sorry, I should know who it is, but I don't. I'm ever so sorry, I don't know. But I do need to get around to playing it. I don't. You know, it's just I don't have the time. Right, so we're getting into some of my kids' games here. Sniper Elite 3. Can't tell you a lot about it. I think, do you shoot Hitler? I don't know. It's my lad's. He loves all that sort of stuff. Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams, Ultimate Edition. So, isn't this a remake? I'm sure I've seen this on, like, I can't remember. Was it like the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance or something? Can't remember. I'm sure I've seen this before. But yeah, so we've got that. Picked it up for about £5. So why not? We've got Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. I nearly said Freddy got fingered. Oh my god. Oh dear. More coffee. Bloody hell. Tom Green. Right, so yeah, one of my lads couldn't tell you much about it. Anything like that sort of thing. No idea. There's our other copy of Animal Crossing. Oh, there's our actual copy of Spirit of the North. I take them out of them big boxes just because it saves messing with the cardboard too much. So we've got 2 Point Hospital Jumbo Edition. I bought this for my wife. It's got loads of DLCs listed on the back here as well. And I think she enjoyed it. I think she did enjoy it. It's obviously it's a Sega game, so a bit of a no-brainer really. We got 2 copies of the Survivalists. I couldn't tell you much about them. They're for the kids, but they enjoy them. They enjoy it. My lad and one of my girls play together. Looks like a top-down type strategy game. Yeah. The Outer Worlds. So I bought this for my wife, and yeah, I think she quite enjoyed it. I think she got to a certain point and got completely stuck. Just hadn't leveled up enough, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was made by Obsidian. Turrican. I just bought it because I never had Turrican back in the day. And I was like, what's all the fuss about? I'll give it a go. So I got this on launch day straight away. And I had a go. It's all right. I didn't love it. Might sell it, to be honest, with the other bits to raise a bit of cash. So it's got on there, what's it got? It's got Turrican, Mega Turrican, Turrican 2, and Super Turrican. So yeah, I have played all of them a little bit. Couldn't really get into it. We got Hello Neighbour, one of the kids' games. I do try to play this with them when they get stuck. It's stupidly hard. It's just crazy. We've got Hades. Got this on pre-order. I also picked it up on PS5, so I don't need 2 copies. I'll probably sell this one. Mario Kart 8. So this is one of the go-to games that we crack open at Christmas when everybody's round. Absolutely love it. This is that copy of Slain I was telling you about. So this one's sealed, and I bought it just so I would have a sealed copy, or just have a physical copy, because I bought it on the PlayStation Store for only like 3-4 quid, something like that, but loved it. So yeah, it's a really good game. Go and give it a go if you like that sort of platforming, exploration, Conan the Barbarian type stuff. Yeah, it's brutal. Really good though. Quite hard, but quite good. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Again, it's still sealed. I've just not had time to play it. I'll probably pass this one on as well. Owlboy, a cracking game. I was looking for a copy forever, and I can't remember how I got this one now. I think there was a guy on Facebook maybe, or no, eBay. I was talking to a guy on Facebook and he wanted silly money for a copy. So this one came up on eBay, and it was a decent price, so I just got it straight away. I think I paid about 10 quid. So yeah, for a copy of Owlboy, which only had a very limited number made. And it's a lovely, really beautiful game. Lovely pixel art. I've not finished it yet, but really enjoyed playing through it so far. We've got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars set of 3 games. My wife really enjoyed the GameCube version of, what was it? I might say on the back. Super Mario Sunshine, of course. She loved that, playing that years ago when we had it on the GameCube. So yeah, it came out again, thought, yep, we'll get it on Switch. So we've got Yoshi's Crafted World, another one that I picked up in lockdown for my little girl on Gumtree, I think. So yeah, got it for just a few quid. We got Scribblenauts Showdown, I think it's called. Just a cheap one. We got Sayonara Wild Hearts. My buddy Scott recommended this one, and then it came up for like about £5 or something, maybe a bit more. It might have been 7 or 8 quid maybe. Skyrim. So yeah, messaged a guy again over lockdown. Messaged a guy who worked at an Asda near us. So I said, right, well, I'll come and meet you on your break then. So I just met him at Asda and bought that. He had FIFA 18, and I think that's how we acquired our copy of Zelda, maybe. So yeah, we did have 3 copies of Zelda, that was right. And I ended up trading one back into Game to pick something else up. So yeah, just a few quid for that. So we got the Ring Fit. Not used it enough. Yeah, got the Ring Fit. I got the ring and the box and all that out in the other room. Don't use it very much, but quite a cool little idea to try and get people exercising. The Wild at Heart. Bought this for my wife for Christmas, just gone. So we've got Luigi Mansion 3, still sealed, not played it. Wonder Boy Asher in Monster World, still not played it, still sealed. Namco Game Archives Volume 2. I think that's a code in a box only, but I got it at B&M Bargains for about £6, I think I paid. So we got Rabbids Party of Legends. My wife got that for all of us to play at Christmas, and we just didn't get round to it. So still need to play it. All these games, and just too many games, I think. We got Splatoon 3, that was my lads. Just Dance 2022, that's what the girls play. Right, we're getting through them now. Not many left, to be fair. So, Saints Row 4. I think it's like the redone version. So that's my lads. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That's my wife's. Little Friends, Cats and Dogs. That's my little girl's. Promise, not mine. Spiritfarer. So this is definitely my wife's. She absolutely loved it. So much so that she then went on to buy a copy of the soundtrack on vinyl, because she collects vinyl as well. And yeah, it took about a year to try and find a copy, because Zavvi said they were going to get one, then they cancelled it. So eventually she managed to get one, because she loved the music so much and the game. Republic Anniversary Edition. Still sealed. She's not opened that one yet. She's just not had the time, I guess. We've got Paw Patrol Adventure City Calls. So that's yeah, that's for my little girl. Just Dance 2020. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. So another one of my wife's. This is Beyond a Steel Sky. And she's still got the cellophane on there, but yeah, I'll show you guys just quick. It's got a really nice steelbook there. Looks class. I've not played it. She's played it. I think she finished it, in fact, and really enjoyed it. I've got the Turtles Cowabunga collection there. And we did have, I don't know where I've put it, because it's not going to be on this video. We got the other Turtles one. That was it called Splinter's Revenge or Shredder's Revenge? And I got that in a nice boxed edition from Signature Edition. But I don't know where the box has gone, so I can't show you that, unfortunately. So I do have both the Turtles ones somewhere. Right, last little pile. Islets. This is like the newest game that we've just bought. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that. It's like a Metroidvania, which is right up my street. Dredge. My wife bought me this, and then subsequently she played it before me. So I've still not played it. She's finished it and said it was brilliant. Yeah, this has only just come out, so I really like my fishing as well, so it should be a lot of fun. Super Mario Odyssey. Cracking game. Again, I'm probably about only halfway through and just got distracted and played something else. So I've got a copy of Dead Cells. I probably should do a video of all of my Dead Cells games, because I've got all the different editions. Cracking game. So just bought my wife this Cult of the Lamb. Not opened it yet. I'll leave that for her. This is the limited edition one, so it's a bit more expensive than the others. But yeah, she's into all that sort of stuff. And then we've got Baldo, which is a take on the Studio Ghibli type games or type films. She needs to play that a bit more when she gets a chance as well. And that's it, guys, I think. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So, quite a long video. I'm going to leave it there. I think there are bits and pieces that I have forgotten and left out. So I do have more than what I've shown off. But that's the very vast. That's probably like 99% 9% of it all. You know, I've probably just missed the odd game because stuff's just dotted about. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. A bit of a longer video, so I appreciate that. Thanks ever so much for watching, and all the best.
May I remind you of Space Corps Directive 34124?
34124. No officer with false teeth should attempt oral sex in zero gravity.
Damn you both, all the way to Hades. I want to go to Blue Alert.
Okay.